The NCCAA and Bob Jones University promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants in an official and positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives are grounds for removal from the site of competition and other disciplinary actions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first of 3 matches today here at Davis Fieldhouse. This match features the Carolina University Bruins and your Bob Jones University Bruins. At this time, we ask that you please stand for a word of prayer, followed by the national anthem. Let's pray. Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for this opportunity of having a tri-match between these 3 great universities. Keep the players and coaches safe and help us all to show your light through these matches. It's in your name. Amen.
Hello and welcome back to the Davis Fieldhouse on the campus of Bob Jones University in Greenville, South Carolina. Nate Warwick here to bring you some more BJU volleyball. It has been a good season for the Bruins as they have been rolling through a lot of opponents this year, carrying an 18-4 record into this one, but in this frequent battle of the Bruins where Carolina University has come to town, it should be a tightly contested match. The Bruins have won 9 of the 12 previous matchups, but Carolina won last time they played. And these two teams will actually meet again later this year in a couple weeks in Winston-Salem. So, should be a good one, and we're going to get it started with a Bruins kill as Emily Lewis put the Bruins on the board. Carolina University comes into this one at 12-4 on the year. So a very good year for them as well. Diving effort by Landcrone. Great job there. Up here, another dig for Landcrone. Cross court and too wide. I'll have to be careful I don't just refer to the Bruins, as that will not be helpful at all in this particular match. So Carolina will go back to serve. Emma Grace Dubuck, freshman out of Broadway, North Carolina, on the serve. Good setup here off the block, kept alive. That good dig in the back. Catherine Hoops, but then miscommunication as it fell right between three different players. And Carolina up 2-1. Another chance here for BJU. Dug well by Dubuck. Down the line, Landcrone with the dig. It's going to be a free ball. Chance for Carolina. And that's going to be a net violation on Lewis. And Carolina with 3 of the first 4 here. That serve is too long. BJU will take over. Landcrone back to serve for the Bruins. Senior out of Crown Point, Indiana. Having another stellar year. Great effort. This is going to be a free ball if it gets over. It does. Fantastic defensive effort to keep that point alive. Ends up not mattering as Erica Passa will come up with the kill. Passa, a grad student out of Venice, Italy. And she will serve here. That's an ace. Carolina off to a good start here. Carolina, by the way, in the navy on the left. Bruins in the gray on the right. Good set here. Glaze finds the middle. BJU will take back over. Eden Swihart in for Blaylock and will serve. Swihart, junior out of Goshen, Indiana. Good serve, well received. Here, it's off the block. And it'll be another Carolina point. Substitution here, we're going to have Savannah Poore in for Sarah Elizabeth Samuels. And Poore will serve. Another ace. BJU struggling here early. Good serve from Carolina. Another miscommunication there, but Catherine Hoops was able to recover. Set up, backside. Set across here for Cruz. That's skied, should be returned. Will be a free ball though for BJ. Set up here for Glaze, that's off the block. Block got a piece of that one, and diving effort not enough for Swihart. Good serve. Bruins receive it well. Here's Glaze again, and that was touched. So the BJU will take over. Cruz back to serve. Off the block. Good job by Cruz getting underneath that one. I'm going to say she did not get underneath that one. Carolina up 9-4 as Rebecca Walker, junior out of Lakeland, Florida, will serve. Set up here for hoops. That was touched. Blaze will come back to serve. Lane Crone to the bench. Emily Lewis back in up front. Blaze, the senior out of Twin Falls, Idaho. It's a good serve, and it's an ace. Another good serve. Down the line, Cruz is there. Set across for Catherine Hoops. Right at the libero. It's Desiree Pisano. Setter's dump, defended well. Cruz there for the short. Lewis off the block and gets the kill. BJU with a nice little run here. They won a few points in a row and brought it within 2. Good dig in the back from Swihart. Here's Hoops. That one was not blocked, just at the top of the tape, so that's 4 hits. And it goes back to Carolina. Pass it back in, Zarger out. It's back to serve goes Pisano, senior out of Greeley, Colorado. Set up here. Free ball for BJU. Up here for Hoops. Diving effort, not going to be enough. Savannah Poor laid out for that one, but couldn't keep it alive. Kirsten Hoops will serve. Good to have her back after she had missed the last home match. I believe we have another net violation here, and that is again on Lewis. Been guilty of that a couple of times here in this set. Carolina, a good enough team, don't want to be giving away points. Set across here, off the block, kept alive. Free ball. Set up here for Catherine Hoops. Dug successfully by Pisano. And that one's in for the kill by Samuels. BJU back down by 4. Camera King on the serve. It's an ace. Junior out of Good Hope, Georgia. And another ace. And I think we're going to have a timeout here, and we will. BJU calling their first timeout, facing their largest deficit of the set, down 14-8. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is a proud partner of your BJU Bruins. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is located just a few miles from BJU on Wade Hampton Boulevard. Be sure to check them out today. Always great food and great service. Well, BJU looking for a spark here. They've gotten it to 9-7, but since then have been outscored 5-1. Had a hard time penetrating the Carolina defense, and they've been exposed a little bit on the defensive side themselves. Had a lot of balls land in front of people or just outplayed generally here early on. Lots of volleyball left to play, though. Best 3 sets out of 5, and set goes to 25. You have to win by at least 2. So plenty of time left here for BJU, but need to stop the bleeding here. King still on the serve for Carolina. And that one, well placed. BJU, a nice response out of the timeout. And now Catherine Hoops, the other of the twin duo, is back to serve. That corner. Good dig by Landcrone. Free ball. Another chance for Carolina. That's off the block. Cruz gets to it. Set up here, and that's a kill. Faith Blaylock fired up after that one. Junior out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina, which is where Carolina University is based. Got a quick shoe tie here going on in the front row. There we go. Cross court, Landcrone skies that one. If that had been in a slightly different spot, that would have hit the scoreboard. And that one's perfectly executed on the setter's dump there. Center of the floor was wide open for the Bruins. Nobody even close to it. 15-10 Carolina. And McGrace Dubuck back to serve again. Timeout showing that the Bruins still have, the scoreboard showing the Bruins still have 2 timeouts left, but they have used one. So they just have 1 remaining now for the remainder of the set. Cruz finds the middle. BJU back within 4. Landcrone back to serve. Glaze is in up front. Back corner, Catherine Hoops is there. Set up here. And it's a nice second hit attack. Cruz blocked. Still alive. That one almost came all the way back over on one hit. And we're going to have a net violation. Or no, rather a double hit, excuse me. BJU within 3, 15-12. Diving effort by Landcrone. Great job saving that one. Here's Cruz. Not to be outdone. Pisano with a dive of her own. And Carolina gets the kill. Both teams with some outstanding defensive efforts on that one. And up front is Cheyenne Murphy, freshman out of San Antonio, Texas. And back to serve is Nicole Leeza. Soft touch. Kirsten got to it, but it came all the way over on one hit. That one was touched. And Carolina back up by 4. BJU has been on the wrong side of the scoreboard pretty much all set. You know, closed the distance a couple times, so just haven't gotten that big push they need to actually get things even back up. Blaze does get the kill here. Swihart in for Blaylock and will serve. That one's wide on the attack, a rare attack error. Carolina has not made many of those here in this first set. Part of what's let them control so much of it. Also, I do not believe have given up a single ace, if I recall correctly. Cruz puts that one into the net. Substitution here as Samuels comes out. Poor comes in and will serve. Set up here for Glaze. Good dig by Poor in the back. Free ball for BJU. Pass across here to Cruz. That'll be a kill. Cruz will go back to serve. One of the seniors on the squad out of nearby Greer, South Carolina. Glaze and Landcrone are the other seniors. Leave some big shoes to fill. That one blocked, but is still going to find the floor. Pickett in and Barrage out. Back to serve is a Walker. And miscommunication there. They're able to get it over, though. Comes off the block. Set up here for Catherine Hoops, and that's a kill. Lewis back in. Glaze back to serve. (19-16). Carolina still in control. Kept alive. Nope, they're going to say it was not. Great effort, but didn't quite save it. BJU still with 1 timeout remaining. Carolina with 2. Pisano on the serve for Carolina. Setter's dump is perfect. Kirsten Hoops gets the kill and will rotate back to serve. Blaylock in for Swihart up front. And there's that first ace. Actually, might be the second one. I just think Glaze had one as well. But either way, BJU definitely needed one of those. A lot of power on that one from Pasa. Samuels back in up front for Poor. King serving. BJU still within striking distance, but running out of time. Soft touch, beautifully done. Picture perfect execution there from Catherine Hoops. BJU back within 2. That's the closest it's been since it was 9-7. Bruins went down 7-3 early and really never recovered. Down the line, and just like that, it's a 1-point game. Carolina, again, still does have both timeouts at their disposal. BJU trying to tie it. That looked like illegal contact to me. That is wide on the attack from Cruz. That sure looked like an illegal contact on the Carolina side, but the referee right on top of it and said it was good. And Carolina back up by 2. Dubuck on the serve. One's going to come all the way back across. And that's going to be out of bounds. So it's back-to-back points for Carolina, and they are 2 points away. And it'll be a timeout BJU. 23-20. Carolina in the lead here in set number 1. Cambria Hotel of Greenville is the official hotel of your BJU Bruins. Located just off Woodruff Road, Cambria is a brand new hotel offering great amenities and a beautiful facility. You can book your next stay online at choicehotels.com. Well, BJU has come so close on several occasions to catching up. Most recently down just 1 point, 21-20, only to lose back-to-back points. Again, it's not too late to go on a run, but margin for error very, very slim as Carolina just 2 points away from taking this first set. Last time these teams met, it was a Carolina win 3-1. Dubuck will continue to serve. Crucial point here. And Blaylock wins it. Big kill from Faith Blaylock. I'll send Landcrone back to serve. Glaze in up front. Down the line, that's a kill. Another one for Pasa. Substitutions here. Set point for Carolina. By the way, reminder, this is I'll save that for after the point. 24-21, and that is too long. Good job leaving that. Service error keeps BJU's hopes alive. This is a convenient time to remind you that it is win by 2. So if the Bruins are able to take the next 2 points, then whoever would win the next point would not automatically win the set. Hope still alive for BJU. Timber Cruz with a kill. Once again, they are within 1, and Carolina will take their first time out. So now I will remind you that this is actually the first of a tri-match. So this match, of course, going on right now between Carolina and BJU. Then Carolina will turn right around and take on Toccoa Falls College as scheduled for a 6 p.m. start. If this one goes long, that will get bumped back. There's a minimum 30 minutes between matches. But scheduled for a 6 p.m. start, and then scheduled for an 8 p.m. start, it will be Toccoa Falls and BJU. So lots of volleyball action coming up here later on this evening. We'll have all 3 of those webcasts for you. Or, of course, if you're in the area, we'd love for you to come down, take it in person. BJU clinging to life here. And we're down 24-21. They've won back-to-back points. Now trying to tie this set at 24 apiece. It has not been tied since very, very early. I don't even know if it's been tied since 0-0. Maybe 1-1 or something, but it's hasn't been tied in a long time. For the set. There it is. Samuels finishes it off. And BJU's comeback attempt comes up short. 25-23, Carolina takes set number 1. Set number 2 coming up in 3 minutes. Just about ready here for set number 2 in this Battle of the Bruins. BJU and Carolina. Carolina able to hang on in set number 1 for a 25-23 victory. Expecting another good set here. Here we go. Second set underway. Yeah, it's off the block and down. Blaylock will open up the scoring. Get BJU on the board. Kirsten Hoops will continue to serve. Setter's dump, and again, perfect. Substitution here, as usual. Samuels in for Poor. Good serve. This is going to be a free ball. BJU forced to settle for that few too many times in that first set. Here's Hoops going for the back. Dug successfully. Going off the block and down. Kill for Pickett. There's Hoops. Dug successfully by Pisano. Set up here on the outside. Hoops off the block. Samuels backside. Said it was touched. I don't know if the block caught it or if Cruz wasn't able to get her arms away in time. Either way, it's Carolina point. And just like last time, they have taking a quick multi-point lead. And double hit on the set. And a little bit too much deja vu going on here right now. Set up here for Lewis. That one hit the antenna. It's 5-1. Set across here for Blaylock. That's going to go out of bounds, untouched. And it's 6-1. BJU already in a big hole. Gonna have Lewis out and freshman Hannah Goodwin in for BJU. And another free ball. There's Hoops into the middle, dug successfully. Good effort by Cruz on the backside. Free ball for Carolina. Nice dig there by Hoops. And Catherine Hoops will finally give BJU their second point. She'll rotate back to serve. Definitely not the start BJU is looking for, and they'll again have to dig themselves out of an early hole. First set, they were never able to. Hoping to flip the script here in this one, but that won't help. Another kill for Pasa. Back to serve is Dubuck. And it's an ace. We're going to have an early timeout. First set, BJU went down 7-3. This set, they've already gone down 8-2. First set, they were able to battle back within one. Weren't quite able to get all the way back. And right now, it's going to take some pretty significant changes for that to change this time. Have not been able to get any kind of momentum going in this one. Out of the timeout, Carolina will continue to serve. Goodwin tries to go cross court and misses. Too strong. And it's 9-2. Goodwin back out, Lewis back in. That's another attack error. Oh, no, they're going to say that was touched. Grazed one of the Carolina players. So BJU will take over, trailing 9-3. That one's going to be out of bounds. Another kill for Carolina. And they're the first to double digits. It's 10-3. BJU has already used one of their timeouts. Set up here for Glaze. Gets the kill. Spyhard in for Blaylock and will serve. Eventually. BJU could really use a nice little mini run here. You don't need to get all 6 back at once, but they can at least string a few together, get a little bit of momentum going. That would definitely help. It's an attack error into the net. Great serve. Well received, though. Good dig by Hoops. Blocked up front. Another chance for BJU. Setter's dump. Diving dig. Attack here goes past Swihart. And Carolina will take back over. 4 in to serve. And Glaze can't get it over. Carolina's run continues. That will be a service error. BJU will get it back. Timber Cruz back to serve. BJU trailing 12-6 here in set number 2. Came close in set number 1, but ultimately dropped it 25-23. Good dig by Cruz on the backside. And Catherine Hoops comes up with the kill. Pumps up BJU. Could do with a few of those in a row. Another attack error up front. Uncharacteristic from what we've seen earlier. Cheyenne Murphy, who's been guilty both times. Good serve from Cruz, and that's going to be an ace. Exactly what the doctor ordered here for BJU. A few points in a row. Trim the deficit down to 3. 12-9. Set across here. Big kill. It's Catherine Hoops again. BJU within 2. Showing some signs of life here. Free ball here for BJU. Good opportunity. It's off the block and was a net violation either way. It also hit the floor on the Bruins side. So Carolina point any way you slice it. And it's going to be Walker back to serve. And that's a kill for Hoops again. She's had a good stretch here on the front line. Joined by Emily Lewis now as Glaze rotates back to serve. BJU down by just 2. Setter's dump. Diving effort. What a save by Swihart. Free ball, and that's going to be too far. What an effort by Swihart to keep that point alive. And BJU eventually able to win it as a result. And that one does hit the ground. Swihart nearly had another highlight reel save. But again, chipping away at this Carolina lead. Definitely much more manageable. Potentially, at least. Here's Pisano. Here in Hoops. She has just been on fire in this set. Blaylock in for Swihart up front. As Kirsten Hoops will serve. Chance for BJU to tie things up here. And beautifully placed. That's Pasa. She's had a really good match thus far. Samuel's in for Poor. Another kill for Catherine Hoops, and unfortunately for BJU, she does have to rotate around, but man, what a rotation she had up front. Big part of why BJU closed the gap. Another chance for BJU to tie it. Carolina with their opportunity blocked. Kept alive though. Battle for it up top. Chance here for Cruz. Still alive off the block, and it's going to be a Carolina kill. Great defense on both sides. (16-14) Carolina. Set up here for Cruz. Off the block. BJU gets it back. Landcrone back to serve. Glaze in up front. Pasa off the block. Good hustle there by Hoops. Cruz had it blocked. She fell down, able to recover though. Blaylock blocked, and that's going to find the floor. A lot of blocks for this Carolina defense. Back to serve is Lieza. Good pass here. And that's going to be a kill for Blaylock. Swihart checks in for her and will serve. Another chance for BJU to tie this up. It has not been tied since it was 1-1. Carolina is led by as many as 6. And they'll lead by a couple again. Samuels with a big kill. Pour back in. (18-16). Good dig by Poor on the backside. Free ball here for BJU. Another chance. Setter's dump. Hit right back on the first hit. Set up here for Cruz. Cross court. Back on the first hit again. Another chance. It's Cruz again. This time nobody's touching it. Cruz back to serve. Yet another chance to tie. Off the block. Cruz with the dig. Set up here and Glaze. That's in. We are tied at 18. Coach Denny fired up on the bench as BJU has finally climbed back to tie the score at 18 apiece. And that's going to be a kill for King on the Carolina side. 19-18 Carolina. Couple subs in here as Pickett and Walker check in for Carolina. Walker serving. BJU's only lead of this set came on the very first point. They led 1-0 and have not led since. Yeah, that one too strong. Back-to-back points for Carolina makes it 20-18. And that's going to be a kill for Hoops. He has had a monster second set. Glaze back to serve. BJU trail by just one. 20-19 here in the second. Carolina has already taken the first set. So crucial, and that's a ill-timed service error. Give it back to Carolina. Pisano serving for Carolina. Here's the attack, blocked up front. One of the rare blocks BJU has gotten. And it comes at a huge moment. Brings BJU back within one. Kirsten Hoops on the serve. Soft touch. Landcrone gets it over, but it's wide. Carolina back up by two. And we've got another timeout here. BJU has been close, but Carolina has been the better team. They controlled the first set pretty much start to finish. BJU got within one a couple times, but never were able to tie it up after the first couple points. In this one, BJU went down even bigger early, but then were able to rally back to tie it at 18 apiece. Since then have dropped 4 of the 6 points. And again, running out of opportunities to find a way to steal this second set. Still time. Carolina just 3 points away, so not much room for mistakes. Carolina serving, leading by 2. BJU out of timeouts. And it's an ace. Miscommunication there as it fell right between Catherine Hoops and Caitlin Landcrone. That's exactly the opposite of what you want to do coming out of a timeout. Scoreboard hasn't updated. I think Carolina should be up 3. And BJU gets it back. There we go. Now they've updated the scoreboard. 21-23. Catherine Hoops on the serve. BJU desperately needing a mini run here. Chance for one. And they'll get it. Timber Cruz on the kill. 22-23. Another serve for Catherine Hoops. And we got a timeout, Carolina. They're first. Still have one remaining. BJU unable to execute in crunch time in set number 1. Came oh so close, but lost by 2. The chance to flip the script here in set number 2. They do still trail by 1, 23-22. Encourage all of you BJU Bruins fans to check out the Bruins website for all the latest information on your BJU Bruins, bjubruins.com. There you'll be able to see results of the games, feature stories on players and coaches, interviews, game previews, recaps, lots of great stuff, all on bjubruins.com. BJU trying to rally here late in set number 2. They have not led since it was 1-0. Carolina went up big early, and BJU chipped their way back, tied it at 18. Since then, Carolina has taken back over. Chance here for BJU to tie it, though. Diving effort, nicely done there by Pisano. It's off the block. Still alive. Here's Cruz again. That one skied. Almost hit the basketball goal. Cross court. Landcrone there for the dig. Set up Lewis. Pisano once again on the dig. Samuel down the line. Landcrone there once again. Soft touch. There it is. Faith Blaylock ties it up. It is 23-all. Monumentally important point here. Landcrone dives. It's still alive. It's over. It's tapped. We're still alive here. Crazy defensive effort. And the Bruins take it. BJU with their first lead since it was 1-0. Set point, and it's the second and final timeout for Carolina. And how about that save from BJU off the net? Looked like it was going to be a Carolina point. Stuck with it. Just kept it alive. Nothing special about the hit that got it over. But then Carolina unable to return it with their 3 hits. And just like that, the defensive effort has the Bruins seeing set point. What a time to take their second lead of the set. Catherine Hoops will be continuing to serve out of this timeout. And again, this is win by 2. So if Carolina takes this point, whoever wins will have to have a minimum of 26, not 25. Of course, BJU hoping to wrap it up here and now. Here we go. Set point BJU. All timeouts expended on both sides. For all the marbles here in set number 2. Good pass, good set. Chance for the Bruins right here. Timber Cruz. It's dug successfully by Pisano. Here's Samuels. It's long and untouched. And BJU takes set number 2 in thrilling come-from-behind fashion. We are all even at 1 set apiece. Could not be closer. 25-23, both of the first 2 sets. Pivotal set 3 coming up in 3 minutes. Well, you cannot ask for a more exciting match here to kick off this tri-match on this Thursday evening. Carolina taking the first set 25-23. BJU taking the second set 25-23. Even those scores don't quite tell the whole story, as BJU trailed almost the entirety of the second set before rallying to take a 24-23 lead and then snatching the set at the last moment. And they'll take the first point here of set number 3. Catherine Hoop serving. It'll be interesting to see how both teams come out here in set number 3. In the first 2 sets, Carolina has really dominated the early going. So they went up, I think, 7-3 in the first set. They went up 8-2 in the second. See if BJU can keep things a little bit closer in the early going, make their job later a little more manageable. Soft touch, and that's perfect. Faith Blaylock with the kill. Well, these squads just about as evenly matched as can be. Makes for some very exciting watching, that's for sure. BJU has had some matches here at home that have been rather one-sided, shall we say. But this one, I think, as evenly matched as anybody could ask for. Back to serve is Lieza as Murphy is in up front. That one into the net. BJU takes back over. Swihart in for Blaylock. Meanwhile, Lee's out and Pisano in over on the Carolina side. Going off the block. Landcrone able to keep it alive. Set up for Cruz. Back corner. And that's going to find the floor. Good effort there by Dubuck. Not able to save it. So BJU taking an early 4-2 lead here in the third. On blocked up front. Another opportunity here. BJU sets it up. Glaze sent it toward Pisano, who was able to get underneath it. Good pass here. Here's Cruz going for the middle. Nice job by King sliding to cover. Samuels, did it go out of bounds before or after the block? It's going to be after the block. So the initial attack was good. And Carolina take back over. And Poor will serve. Cruz too strong. Untouched, so that'll even things up at 4 apiece. Set up here for Glaze. Good dig by Poor in the back. Catherine Hoops with the dig. Setter's dump. Poor was there. And he's hit back over. Carolina on a little mini run right here. Taking a few points in a row. And that's going to be an ace. Swihart not able to get squared up behind that one. Short serve is a little too short. BJU will take back over. Cruz on the serve as BJU looks to even the score. Trailing 5-6. Short serve from Cruz is going to come all the way back over. And Victoria Glaze says, thank you very much. Drops the hammer on that one, and we're tied at 6 apiece. Another good serve from Cruz, and this one's an ace. BJU back in front. Much, much better start for BJU here in this third set than either of the first two. Definitely aren't dominating the scoreboard or anything, but at least they aren't trailing big like they were in the first couple. All tied at 7 apiece as Carolina will send Walker back to serve. And that one's going to go wide. Carolina really struggling with the serve here in this set compared to the previous two. It's already 3 service errors in the first 15 points. Of course, BJU not going to complain. They'll take any free points Carolina wants to send their way. Set up here for Hoops. Diving effort by Glaze, not going to be enough. And we are once again tied. And watch out for Pasa up front. She's had a really good match. Just check back in as Pisano will serve. And that one right in on the corner. A beauty from Lewis. Play lock in for Swihart up front. Kirsten Hoops will serve. This third set has just been like a seesaw, just back and forth in terms of the scoreboard. Soft touch down the corner, and it's going to go wide. Nice job by Walker letting that one go. And it'll be King back to serve. That one, another kill for Lewis. Catherine Hoops will serve. And too strong. And the point trading continues. Barrage in up front. Back to serve is Dubuck. Trying to find the gap, but it will be a free ball for BJU. Chance here for Cruz. That's blocked out of bounds. BJU takes back over. Landcrone on the serve now. Almost nobody is getting two serves in a row. Another chance here. Pasa. Mentioned she's been having a good match, and there's the latest example of it. She'll come back to serve. Cruz going for the middle. Dug successfully. And that's a double hit on the set. And we're back to Swihart serving once again. Comes all the way back across. And Glaze will just tap it back over. So Swihart will get the rare privilege of serving twice in a row. Almost got an ace off of it. And that one missed hit by Swihart. And she knows it. Pour in to serve. This match just about as evenly matched as you could possibly ask for. And that one too strong. Cruz back to serve for BJU. Both teams winning the first two sets by identical scores. And they have spent an awful lot of this set tied. Currently BJU with the 2-point advantage. Free ball for BJU. Setters dump perfect. Kirsten Hoops. Credit her with another kill. BJU with a 3-point lead, which in this set feels gargantuan. Of course, both teams have demonstrated that any given point they can come up with a big play, whether it's on offense or defense. Big kill from Catherine Hoops. And BJU with their largest lead of the set, 16-12. It just feels like that late rally in set 2 really has carried over into set number 3. Very different feel. And another attack error, and again, putting her face in her hands is Murphy. It's been a little bit of a rough day for the freshman. She's had a number of attack errors, and that one will put her squad down 5. 17-12, as Carolina will be the first to take a timeout. FCI Agency is an insurance broker that provides auto, home, life, and business insurance. You have enough choices to make, so make one that always gets you the best rate. Check them out online at fcisc.com. BJU definitely looking better here in this third set, and the scoreboard reflects it. I am not mistaken, prior to this set, BJU had only led for, I think, a grand total of 4 points in the entire match coming into this set, and they were able to get a small lead early, and though it's been tied a lot, they haven't relinquished the lead much. And now they find themselves up by 5 here past the midway mark of set number 3. Got to keep it going. Cannot afford to take your foot off the gas pedal for even one play against this Carolina squad. Carolina has used one timeout. They have one remaining. Set up here, that's off the block. Kept alive. Blocked up front. And Lancro not able to keep it alive. And Carolina with a quick response out of the timeout. Walker will serve. Set up here for Glaze. Block got a piece of that one. Deep, no problem for the Bruins. Here's Hoops. Adds to her what I think is team leading kill total. Unfortunately, don't have access to live statistics, but definitely feels like she's the team leader in kills in this one. Glaze serving. Good dig on the backside. Here's Hoops again. And it's going to come all the way back over. Good setup. Not a lot on the hit, though. BJU handles it pretty easily. And another kill for Catherine Hoops. Keep feeding her the ball. 19-13, largest lead of the set for BJU. That serve barely made it over. Tickled the tape on the way. Set up here, back row attack for Cruz. Kept alive. Dug successfully by Swihart. Set up here for Lewis. And BJU pulling away down the stretch. 20-13. It's going to come all the way back across. Lewis looked like she was going to hit that one, and then it just went right by her. Nobody else went for it, and one of the odder points you'll see of the evening, most likely. Gives it back to Carolina and Pisano. Set up here, Catherine Hoops. She cannot miss right now. BJU just 4 points away from taking a 2-1 lead. But again, Carolina very dangerous. You can't afford to just let this go. Wow, that was unorthodox to say the least, but Hoops finally makes a mistake. Easy to forgive that one. She has been rock solid. BJU does still have a 6-point advantage. And that's too strong by Lewis. And BJU can't afford to take this one for granted. Carolina has pulled off a number of runs in this match. So it is definitely not over. Soft touch. That's going to be kept alive. Great defensive effort. That one going to be out of bounds though. Kill for Lewis. And BJU just 3 points away. Catherine Hoops back to serve. BJU trying to make this a drama-free set. Landcrone got behind that one, but it's going to go almost all the way into the stands in the air. Carolina takes back over. BJU still with a 5-point lead, but still 3 points away from tying a bow on this set. Dubuck on the serve. Good reception by Catherine Hoops. And that is out by Blaylock, an attack error. And this is purely my guess, but I think if Carolina gets another point, we're going to see a BJU timeout here. They haven't used either of them yet. And it just feels like the momentum has shifted back the other direction. Another attack error. Self-inflicted wounds here, and there's the timeout. Back-to-back attack errors those are 100% preventable. And those are just killer. BJU led by, I believe, 7 at one point in this set. It has been whittled down to 3 as Carolina trying to give BJU a little dose of their own medicine from last set. BJU starting to falter a bit down the stretch. They're close, just 3 points away, but you got to execute. And those back-to-back errors could potentially prove costly. Dubuck continuing to serve. Set up here for Cruz, into the middle, all the way over on one hit. Set up here for Cruz again. Back corner, that's in! Timber Cruz, timely kill. Now Landcrone goes back to serve. My personal favorite score in volleyball, 23-19. And if you've ever seen Monsters, Inc., you will understand why that is. That one wide. It was not touched. And back-to-back points for BJU gives them set point here in set number 3. 24-19. Short serve. Big strike there. Landcrone got underneath it. Free ball for Carolina. Set up on the outside. Diving dig for Landcrone. Set up for Cruz. That's wide and untouched. Carolina staves off one set point. Still a few chances for the Bruins. for BJU, I should say. Pasa back to serve. Still set point for BJU. Set up here. Defended well. Chance for Samuel, it's blocked. Another chance for Carolina. Back row attack from Pasa. It's too strong. BJU takes it 25-20. Set number 4 coming up in 3 minutes. What a match it has been in this Battle of the Bruins. It has been a great way to start this tri-match. As after this one, we'll have Carolina taking on Toccoa Falls, and then Toccoa Falls taking on BJU. Those are scheduled for 6 and 8 respectively, but that middle game will definitely not start at 6, with it already being 5:30 and going into just the 4th set. So we keep an eye on the schedule updates, as BJU may not start at 8 either, depending on how the middle match goes. Expect that one to be a very tightly contested match as well, as Toccoa Falls is one of the schools who has handed BJU one of their 4 losses this year. And look who's picking right up where she left off. Catherine Hoops getting a kill for the first point of this 4th set. Kirsten Hoops back to serve. But Carolina really dominated set number 1. BJU was able to make it close late, but Carolina led pretty much wire to wire. Looked like they were going to do the same thing in set number 2, Took the Bruins all the way to 18-18 for them to catch back up from a big early hole. And then BJU able to go on a timely late run to steal it away, 25-23. And in the third set, it was very close at the beginning. A lot of ties. BJU usually a little bit ahead. And then BJU ended up going up by 7. Carolina cut it down to just a 3-point deficit at 22-19. Then BJU able to hold them off down the stretch to take it 25-20. So that got us to right here at set number 4. What a save. Thought that was going to be out of bounds for sure. Good dive by Cruz as well. Down the line, and Blaylock gets the kill. Both teams have just left it all out on the floor in terms of some of the defensive saves they've made have just been stellar. And a little help from the tape will give Catherine Hoops an ace. But hey, she'll take it. As will the rest of the BJU squad. Any help the net wants to give is welcome. Relatively rare attack error for Pasa. Carolina has struggled with some attack errors throughout the match, but she has generally been on point. So again, BJU able to get off to a small early lead in this one. That one well wide. Speaking of attack errors, Carolina starting to deal themselves some more wounds. It was something we really didn't see a lot of early on in the match, but as the match has gone on, service errors was a big one. In the last set, we're seeing some attack errors pop up a little more frequently. Carolina's still very, very much in this match. Don't want to insinuate anything otherwise, but the play has been a notch below what they were doing earlier. And that's part of why BJU has been able to capitalize and really battle back on this one. Talk about those self-inflicted wounds. Double hit on the set. Those are things that are 100% preventable. And in a match that's as close as this one has been, those little mistakes can be incredibly costly. That one comes all the way back across, and unfortunately just a bit strong on the attack. It was set up beautifully and just couldn't quite get it down enough. Pasa back to serve. By the way, change in the libero, as instead of Pisano as it has been for the first 3 sets, Rebecca Walker now in the yellow jersey. Just something to note for Carolina. And speaking of, here comes Walker now. But interesting to see the switch. Carolina may be hoping for a little bit of a spark. Here's Swihart. It's a great serve. Down the line, Catherine Hoops with the dig. Set up here for Glaze. Walker with the dig. Big swing. That's going to go off the block and out of bounds. Kill for Samuels. She's had a pretty solid match overall as well. Pour in to serve. In terms of field, it's a very similar vibe to the third set. BJU with a small lead in the early going, getting 7-5. A lot of back and forth, one and done kind of services. And that one going to be a one and done as well. So BJU and Timber Cruz will take back over, leading 8-5. Bit rough on the pass. This is going to be a free ball. Set up here for Hoops, and she had to just kind of adjust and bump that one over. Set up here for Hoops again. Cross court. Walker's there. That one saved by Landcrone. Tapped over by Kirsten. And that attack error again. A lot of those here, especially in this set from Carolina. BJU essentially just outlasting. They haven't gotten a lot of kills in this set. And that's an ace. Timber Cruz with a few of those in the match. Adds another one here, and BJU with an early 5-point advantage, 10-5. And you go back to that second set where they were trailing 23-22, had their backs against the wall, were looking at possibly being down 2-0. And the way they were able to rally there and steal that set, it's like that is just carried over into the entire rest of the match. Confidence level was so much better in set number 3, led to a 5-point victory. And although there have definitely still been mistakes, overall they have looked better here in the fourth as well. Speaking of mistakes, that one well off the mark from Hoops. On the whole, they have definitely looked like a significantly different team in the third and fourth set than what we saw in the first. That one's a good strike from Hoops. Will be tracked down by Walker and sent over by Pisano. Setter's dump, diving effort, nicely done. That was poor on the save. Set across. Once again, good defense. Soft touch, hit right back over immediately. This will be a pretty decent attack, all things considered, the way that setup went. Glaze, that's in! Long round, or no. It was pointed in, but then overruled by the head official. Line judge called it in, head referee called it out. And that's what Landcrone wants an explanation on, because the line judge called it in. But she gets overruled, and it's a Carolina point. And Pisano will serve. Not a great set. Kept alive. Looked like somebody got in the net there. Don't know which team, but play goes on. Couple sets just not where they need to be. And that one was touched. So a little bit of a bailout there. BJU has had a little bit of sloppiness in their attack here in the last handful of points. Still have a 3-point lead. But something that could end up being costly, potentially. All the way back across again. Set up here for Lewis, who gets the kill. Nothing sloppy about that one. Glaze on the serve for BJU. Leading 12-8. And most importantly, leading 2-1. Free ball here for BJU. Set up here for Hoops. Powerful hit on that one, but kept alive, and free ball gets it over. Lewis off the block, kept alive, comes back across. And Kirsten Hoops takes a rare true attack. She'll go for the setter's dumps on occasion, but not often. She just winds up and lets one go, but she did there, and she earns the kill for it. BJU back up by 5, and Carolina will use their first timeout. Well, not to beat a dead horse, but this is the first of a tri-match. And the second match of the tri-match was scheduled to start at 6. That is not going to happen due to the mandatory amount of time between matches. So that means that the scheduled 8 o'clock start for BJU and Toccoa Falls may also get pushed back. So just be aware of that. But if the other two matches are half as good as this one, we are in for a fantastic night of volleyball. Two teams that are both playing incredibly well this season and are playing incredibly well this match. And you wonder how much, if anything, this match is going to take out of them in relation to what will happen in each team's respective second match later tonight. Timeout is over. That was just Carolina's first. BJU has not used either of theirs yet. Glaze continuing to serve for BJU, who leads by 5. Attack goes cross court. Kirsten Hoops is there, set up for Catherine Hoops, soft touch. Dug successfully, setter's dump, and this one's into the middle. Good effort by Swihart, but couldn't get there. So that will end the BJU run, but they still lead by 4. Walker will serve. Set up here, blocked into the net. Catherine Hoops, another kill. And Kirsten Hoops will serve. 14-9, BJU with what I would sometimes call a comfortable lead, but no lead really feels comfortable in this one right now. Blocked, bounces off the net. That one had so much spin on it coming off the block. And just an inch away from being a different result on that one, but it will go Carolina's way. They'll try to narrow this gap a little bit more. BJU trying to hold the lead steady. That one came off the tape, but did get over. Set up here, backside. Landcrone knows she probably should have let that one go, but it bounces off of her for the kill. Now just a 3-point differential as King will continue to serve. Set up here for Lewis. Good dig by Walker on the other side. Free ball for BJU. Set up here, soft touch, beautifully done by Blaylock. Placement was excellent. Now Catherine Hoops will serve. BJU has led the majority of this fourth set, but this one a long way from over. Attack error by Pickett puts BJU back up by 5. And that's an ace. Largest lead of the set for BJU. Carolina has already taken one timeout, so they only have one remaining here in this fourth set. Good serve. Better receive this time. Attack from Pickett. Dug by Hoops. Set over to Cruz. Backside. Dug successfully. It's Pickett again. This will go to the back corner, and Catherine did all she could on that one, but could not save it. Tubuck had a nice service run in the last set. Carolina hoping she can have a similar one here. BJU trying to limit it to another one and done. Oh, great effort to keep that alive. Landcrone, good dig. Set across for Cruz. That's in. Timber Cruz, a beauty down the line. Puts BJU back up by 6. And Landcrone will serve. Blocked up front, still in play. Another chance for Pasa. Set up here for Cruz. Into the middle. Diving effort by two different Carolina players. Keeps it alive. Another chance for Cruz. This one is touched. And I think it might have been in anyway. 19-12 BJU. Trying to close out this battle of the Bruins. That's really been a tale of two halves. And it's another ace, this one for Landcrone. Second and final timeout for Carolina. As BJU with their largest lead in any set this match, 20-12. Well, Carolina just looked so strong in the opening two sets, to the point where it was a little surprising that BJU was able to squeak out that second set. But they stepped up their game at just the right time. And ever since then, they have been playing with a higher level of confidence, and Carolina has not been able to step up to the same extent. And that's why they ultimately fell in set number 3 by 5, and they trail by 8 in this one. And barring a real flip of the switch, BJU is going to earn a 4-set victory here, avenging their 4-set defeat last time the Battle of the Bruins took place. If BJU does hold on, they'll move to 19-4 on the season, and Carolina will drop to 12-5. Also of even bigger import, didn't really want to mention it earlier just because I wanted to wait till it seemed like a win was a little more likely. Still not guaranteed. Pasa gets the kill there for Carolina. But if BJU holds on to win, this will be Coach Denny's 1,200th career coaching victory, which is just astronomical achievement. Remember when we hung her 1,000 banner over there on the wall, and just absolutely incredible what she has accomplished in her coaching career, and could not be plainer that she was the perfect choice for this Bruins program, and she has been phenomenal. So hopefully, barring a big collapse, we'll be able to make that official. They're going to say that actually did hit the underside of the scoreboard, which it did look awfully close. I honestly couldn't remember if that was playable or not. The answer is not. Yeah, so grateful for Coach Denny and what she has done with this program, just instantly turning them into a contender year in, year out. Multiple national championship banners on the wall. And Bruins BJU just 2 points away from, and there's an ace. And BJU in full control at this point. Match point at 24-13. But again, just exciting one to mark number 1,200 for Coach Denny. This has been a crazy match, and that will do it. BJU rallies to win 23-25, 25-23, 25-20, and 25-13. And that concludes our first match of the tri-match. Second one between Toccoa Falls and Carolina will come up in about 30 minutes. And a big congratulations to Coach Denny on win number 1,200 in her career. Well, that'll do it for us for right now. Hope you can join us for the rest of the tri-match. But just in case not, I'm Nate Warwick saying thank you so much for watching, and hope you can join us for the other two.